Today, we're embarking on an exciting journey into the world of wine tasting. This video is packed with tips and techniques to help you taste wine like a pro, even if you have never tasted before. After this video, you will not feel out of place in a tasting environment, wondering whether you are doing it right. Welcome to Toast to Wine. From grape to glass, we're here to demystify wine varieties, winemaking techniques, and the art of enjoying wines. If this is of interest to you, join us as we uncork the mystery of wines by liking, subscribing, and sharing this video with your fellow wine lovers. I have always felt that there is no right way to taste wine. As an example, when I am introduced to a new wine, I taste it first, before getting the aroma. When you smell the wine first, your brain is telling you what you should be smelling and tasting. Many times, the nose, or the smell of the wine, is different from the palate, or the taste of the wine. I work at a tasting room in Solvang, California. When I introduce wine to a customer, I let them know what was involved in the making of the wine, the area the fruit was picked, how the fruit was prepared and pressed, and what was involved in the fermentation and aging of the grapes. I purposely do not talk about any notes of the wine, rather letting them and their genetics decide what they smell and taste. If I say the wine can be citrus heavy on the nose, with perhaps a bit of lingering blood orange, their brain will tell them that is what they are supposed to smell. Same principle for the tasting notes. After they taste, I return and ask them about their experience, and then impart my experience with the wine. To truly appreciate wine, it's essential to understand that wine tasting is an art that is not hard at all to acquire quickly. It engages all your senses, from the sight of the wine to the intricate scents, and of course, the taste. That said, and as I have alluded to earlier, everyone's art is different. So, let's dive right in. By the way, please let us know in the comments below what your wine tasting experience or level is, and let us know your favorite type of wine. First things first, selecting the right glassware. Tasting rooms, bars, and restaurants make this easy as they will supply you with the correct glass. See that? You do not need to be a pro. You will be given the correct glass. Wine glasses come in various shapes and sizes, each designed to enhance specific types of wine. As an example, red wines do well with wine glasses that have a larger bowl to keep the aroma in the glass after swirling, adding another level of your tasting experience. Now, let's talk about the visual examination. The color and clarity of wine can reveal a lot about its age, variety, and even its quality. So what do the pros do when visually inspecting the wine? They look for color. Is the wine cloudy looking? Any debris? What do the legs look like? Oh, right. What are legs? The higher the amount of alcohol in a wine, the more legs it will have. When you slant or swirl the glass while inspecting the wine, you would bring the glass back straight. The water in the wine will immediately slide down the side of the glass, with the alcohol sliding slower. The alcohol looks like legs on the side of the glass and look like streaks. As mentioned, these streaks are alcohol and indicate the body of the wine. As a side note, sugar and other substances can also be part of the legs. The more pronounced the streaks, the more body in the wine. So to recap, tilt the glass to visually inspect, even if you're not sure what you're looking at, and you will look like a pro, simply by looking at the glass. Straighten the glass, maybe give a swirl, and see if you see the legs, and you have it, just like a pro. Next, the aroma. Swirling the wine in your glass releases its bouquet, especially true with red wine. Get ready to be amazed by how a wine's scent can transport you to different places and times. To look like a pro, after swirling, put the glass fully up to your nose, enclosing it in the glass. Let your senses do the rest. Do another swirl, and let's move on to the best part of the wine tasting experience. The moment we've all been waiting for, the taste test. Take just a sip and let it rest on all parts of your tongue. Depending on the wine, you will get a sharp and lasting taste of tannins, commonly found in red wines. A nice red wine tannin will frame the taste on the finish, or back of your throat as you swallow, making for a more enjoyable experience. You may also get some acidic, fruity, vanilla, oak, and spices, along with the tannin. Some of these tastes happen on the front, or the first part of the taste. Others come on the back after swallowing. The back profile carries the lasting flavors you are experiencing. If you get nothing else from this video, please know that if you are served, as an example, an elegant Chardonnay described as passion fruit, banana, and citrus on the nose, which we learned earlier is the same as the aroma, and white peach with oak and vanilla on the palate, which is the same as taste, you may not get that aroma or taste. Nothing is wrong with you. The amount of taste buds and our genetics play a big part of how wine smells and tastes to us. Now, the owner and winemaker of the tasting room that I work at insists that women have more taste buds than men. Evidently, there is research to that fact. Sadness for us men. Remember, there's no rush when it comes to wine tasting. Take your time, savor each sip, and trust your palate. Wine tasting is as much about personal preference as it is about expertise. As I have pointed out, you do not need to be a pro when tasting wine. If you follow this video, you may even be looked at as a sommelier. Well, there you have it, our guide on how to taste wine like a pro. With the knowledge and techniques we've shared today, you're well on your way to becoming a true wine connoisseur. But remember, the best way to learn is by doing. So go ahead, pour yourself a glass, and start exploring the world of wine. Thank you for joining me on this wine tasting adventure. Please subscribe to our channel to be notified of future videos. Until next time, may your wine adventures be as rich and diverse as the wines you discover. Toast to wine.